everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is not going to be an adventure travel video, but today we are going to install a new rear view camera, not on the RAV, but it's going to be on the 2012 Scion XB. A shout out to Seicane for sending me this unit. They reached out to me so I could try this on to see how well it works. So it has a 4K video recording for the front and also comes with a rear view camera. Then we're gonna go ahead and open this, show you guys how easy to install this product. And again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. So let's go ahead and open this box. Okay. Okay, so it looks like this is the actual rear view mirror. So it's pretty big. Again, it's 11.26 inches. You have your Type-C charger, your memory card, and it has this auxiliary input. And you got your clamps right here, and then you have your front-facing camera here. So it looks like this is the power supply. Oh, this for the auxiliary, the rubber straps, the rear view camera. So we're gonna find a way how to install these. I was actually thinking about maybe installing it inside the car by the rear windshield, but let's see how it goes. You also have some double-sided tape here. If you don't want to screw it on, you can use the double-sided tape. And it also comes with the owner's manual, but for some reason the owner's manual that comes with it is for a Carplay screen player DVR, which is not actually this product, but it might be similar, as far as the function goes, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and prep the car, see how we're gonna install it, and we'll go from there. First thing that I'm gonna be doing is pretty much we're gonna install the mirror here. We're gonna find a way how to route out the wires for the rear view camera. So we'll find that out. I think that's the first thing that I'm gonna be doing. Run the wire first for the rear view camera, and then we'll go from there. Pretty much we'll just run the rear view camera back here. So I'm just gonna mount him up right inside the hatch, so it's facing outside, so it's going to be inside the vehicle. So I have the cable under the panel here, and on the cable this is going to be the connector that connects to the rear view camera. And as you can notice, it has a red wire. I believe this one here is going to be the power. I think we're going to tap this on the backup lights, so that way whenever we switch it to reverse, the backup camera will light up. And obviously the other end is gonna plug it into the actual rear view mirror. So let's go ahead and run the wire. I'm gonna run it on the side going up to the front, and then for the power I'm just gonna run it down here and connect it to the rear view or backup lamps. So I'm gonna run this cord or wire all the way up here on the side. I'm gonna run it all the way across and pretty much go into the front of the vehicle. So I mean, it's pretty long wire, so we're gonna have a lot of slack. So I'm probably just gonna have to find a way to hide it somewhere inside the this headliner. So you're just gonna have to remove this rubber trim right here, so that way you can run the wire inside the headliner. I pretty much tucked everything right on the side. Just use your your trim tool to push all the wires in to hide it. And same thing on these, we're gonna remove the rubber trim here on the side door, so you can tuck everything in. So I have my wire here at the front right now. So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna pretty much tuck everything in here. So we will have the wire coming out by the rear view mirror. So we're just gonna probably hide the excess wires, so that way we don't have a lot of slack wires that's be exposed. So just to make it a little bit more cleaner look for the install. what I'm going to be doing next, I just put a double-sided tape behind the camera. I'm just going to stick them up here, so just to make sure everything, you know, is in a perfect spot. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and try it to see how it works. I'm on the back end of the Scion XB, so I pulled out the backup light right here. So we have looks like a black and also a red and black wire. So I'm assuming the red with the black will be a positive. So that's where we're going to tap the red wire. So we're going to use T-tap wire. So we're just going to find the right size for it. We'll tap it to the lights back there, backup lights, and then we'll go from there. So what I did on the reverse camera lights, as you can see, I did put the or install the T-tap connector, or the T-tap wire connector. So it's already plugged in, it's already hooked up on the reverse light. So whenever we back up or put the car in reverse, it will turn on the camera or the grid lines for the backup assist. So yep, so this is how it looks from the back. That would be the power wire for the backup camera. I already got the power supply. It's pretty much plugged in. I'm just gonna run the power supply cable on the side. I'm gonna tuck it in underneath. It's gonna run under, and I will pretty much connect it here. I'm gonna turn it on to see if everything works before I fix the cable for the power supply. So we're gonna go ahead and start it and see if the thing comes on. All right, so at least it comes on. I mean, it turned on. There you go. That's the Seicane. So that's going to be how the interface look. So you have your Carplay, Android Auto, and this one right here, that's going to be the DVR. If you press that, you will see the front and back camera.
Okay.
Slide it to the left. You'll see the back. I know it's kind of hard to see. That's the only thing that I noticed so far. The glare. Let's see if I can. So, but I mean, it's pretty clear. I know it might be hard to see from the video here, but you can see it clear. Even on daytime, you're just gonna make sure to put it on the right angle, I guess, where you set your rear view mirror. But aside from that, you can even like adjust the view. You can move it up and down. Same thing on the back, you can move it up and down. But everything looks good, you know. Easy to install. Definitely a big upgrade from just the stock rear view mirror. But you know what, let me show you how it looks when you connect to the Apple CarPlay. So I just turned on my CarPlay, so I'm connected right now. So this is how it works. So whenever you connect to, like, let's say Spotify, which I usually use, my phone audios, it's connected to the actual Bluetooth connection on the radio. So you will play the, let's say for example, the Spotify here. So let's say you have the Spotify here, but your audio is connected to the actual radio. So it's pretty cool. So you have your Spotify connected, and let's say maps, you can also have the maps here. But you know, whenever I use a map, pretty much I'll see it on the phone, or I'm just listening to the direction. So I don't really use the maps looking at this mirror right here. I always had it on, pretty much on the DVR, which is the backup view or the front view. So yeah, that's how it is. That's how it looks like. That's how easy it is to install. So make sure to check them out. They have a website. I will link it on the description below. So other than that, everything looks good. So I'm just gonna play around with all the settings here. So if you guys have any questions, leave me a message down below. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys like this video or kind of help you out a little bit some way or somewhat, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. So I will see you guys on the next one.